Welcome to the Smartview installation tutorial on Microsoft Windows Server 2019. In this tutorial, we will be installing EMS on a desktop hardware with a 3 GHz i5 CPU and 16 GB RAM. The Windows Server is the standard installation with desktop experience. To start our installation, we go into and run the EMS installer as administrator. The first thing we're going to do is install the MS SQL database. We're going to click English one time, and the unattended installation of MS SQL Server will begin. Now this is a 64-bit version. It's SQL Express 2014. As you can see, the icons are grayed out. The unattended install will create a default instance and run in a mix mode. Now what we're going to do here is skip to the end of the installation. As we come up on the end of the installation, final processing is done. And we're going to drop back to our batch file. Now, because this is Server 2019, and actually this is the first time it's being installed with Smartview, our batch file doesn't really recognize that this is a server OS. So it's going to think that it can use 4 zeros as the password for SA. And we're going to change that password. We're going to use the uppercase $$W0RD as our password, which will qualify under Windows Server rules. Okay, so here we go, very quickly now. So we're going to answer yes here that we want to change the password. And then we're going to enter the password twice. And you can see it in plain text here. And that's it for the MS SQL installation. Just press any key. We need to exit the installer now and restart the installer. Running as administrator. So we're going to right click on the EMS installer and choose Run as Administrator. Now we're going to install EMS. We're going to browse and change to the 64-bit program files folder. And just click the English once and wait. There's some file copy going on, and then the setup tool is going to pop up. So we're going to put the password, which was the uppercase $$W0RD. We're going to have our server have a static IP address. And we're going to set a static service port of 1030. And lastly, we'll change the server allocation memory to 1024 along with the client. And then we'll click Install. It's asking if we want to create a new database, which we do. It's created the database, populating and creating the batch files that'll run the service. And we exit with EMS installed. Now the next thing we need to do is take permission of the EMS folder. So as you can see here, I choose Properties and then Security tab and Edit. I'm going to choose Users and allow them full control and modify. And OK, and OK. Now as a test, I go in the EMS folder and try to create a file. And I'm going to create a text file, and because I can even see that, I already know I have full control. And I don't need that file, so I'll delete it. Okay, now the EMS is installed, let's start the server. So let's do that again. Okay, the server status is up. This is very normal. Now the next thing we do is hit setting, and we're able to log in with 4 zeros for our admin console. And the first thing I'm going to do is go to Discovery tab and discover some SNMP agents. Now I'm only going to discover 2. I don't want to discover a whole bunch. Click Start Search, and you can see SNMP agents found. I want the one that's at IP 191. Click Manage, change to SNMP v2, get our right community string properly entered, and click OK. Now we need to go to the broker window. I'm going to edit the broker first. Select it and then edit, and I'm going to change the threads to 10 threads. And then I'm going to go in the upper there and start polling that device. Now the next thing I want to do is create a user. So I'll come down here and add. I'm going to put myself, I'm Steve. And I'll enter my password. Not a good one. And I'm going to add a role of administrator. And now I'm able to access the system from the client. So I'm starting a client, but I'm running the client locally on the server. Log in with my name, my password, and I'm using the local host because I'm on the server. And this is login. And I got a blank, so I'm going to select the tree and add a root or a demo node. The tree, and select the tree, and then add another node. I'm going to go directly to add a device. And I know the device is a 220, so add. And I can see the device here. And go to device view. And there's my device. So thank you for watching this demo. This is a very quick tutorial for EMS on Windows Server 2019.